Howdy everybody. It's a Saturday morning. I'm in Asheville. Right now we're about to cross into the River Arts District, and I'm making my way over towards Elk Mountain. I've I've received enough comments on that first video from back in February, before I had my microphone set up, that basically were like, why are you playing music if you're talking? And we're like, oh, it's a shame that I can't hear what you're saying, and please don't play any music in this. And okay, so I'm gonna go re-ride that route, and I actually found some cool gravel roads that are off of it, so I thought that I would explore some of those today, and we'll see what's going on out there. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a really nice day to be out. I'm hoping that there won't be too many people on the road driving. There'll definitely be cyclists out for rides, which is always great. But yeah, I want to redo this route. Alright, we are in downtown Asheville right now, and we're making our way over towards Patton Mountain Road. My GPS is going crazy. People are driving around like dummies. We're having a good time. Some kids playing in a tree. I was like, is that a cat? Not a cat. Human children. It's tough getting over here on a Saturday because everybody and their uncle is out downtown. But it looks like there was something cool going on down in the little square. Some sort of little festival, and they had little vendors set up, so maybe on the way back I'll stop and grab something to eat. But we are just slowly making our way over towards Patton Mountain Road. Patton Mountain Road. Now, the last time I did this, I don't think I had the 13-tooth I don't think I had the 13-tooth, I can't even think of the word right now. You know, chainring installed on the motorcycle. And so things were a bit slow going up the steep stuff, but I feel like I'm cruising pretty good right now. I say as I get to like the steepest bank of this turn. I looked yesterday to see when I did this last, and it said it was like late February. So today is the first weekend in June. Everything is green now. So we might miss some of the same views, or they might be better. That's kind of hard to tell. And it's so nice to be out of the city, because people were driving like maniacs. First batch of cyclists bombing down this hill. A guy on a one wheel. I feel like I've seen him in Bank Creek. I think I'd like to have one of those because they seem like a lot of fun, but I'm pretty confident I would eat it and really hurt myself. So for now, I think I'm going to stick to things with two wheels and not going to get into any sort of trouble with one of those. As I'm sure I said in the last video, there's just like some absurd houses up here. Like, these houses must be worth well over $1 million because of their location and because some are so like grandiose. Is that the right word to use? Ignore my hand if you can see it in the video. I'm trying to tuck my jacket drawstrings into the jacket itself right now so they're not slapping around hitting the helmet. So we passed Vance Gap Road a minute ago, and I'd really like to go explore that at some point, and I'm thinking maybe at the end of today's ride I could do that. Although I was thinking about riding Patton Mountain Road, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. My GPS is trying to make sure I don't dump it into one of these communities along Patton Mountain Road. I'm having some serious FOMO. I was really wishing I could make it to the Barber Small Bore Rally this weekend, but that just wasn't in the cards for me. In terms of getting there, I'd have to ride all the way there, which would have been super rad, but I just didn't plan it out right, didn't have the time off of work. So next year I'll definitely be there, and I'm definitely going to ride to and from. So we're coming down again, down towards the parkway, which we will make a left onto and head north for just a mile or two until we turn on to Elk Mountain Scenic Highway. And then after we ride all of Elk, we got some fun in store for us. We got some gravel. Webb Cove Road, and we might ride Vance Gap. But if we don't do Vance Gap, it seems like there might be some gravel up on Patton Mountain that we can do. And now we're on the parkway. And it is windy up here today, as you can probably hear. And here's our turn. Gotta gun it, because this is steep. Woo! That's a steep turn for a Honda Trail, man. Maybe not one with a high-low. Probably go up it like a mountain goat. But this thing does not have the mountain goat pedigree of the old. She's a little stout. She needs that 13 tooth if she's gonna make it. Alright. This is Elk Mountain Scenic Highway. Playing Ring Around the Hyundai. That's a nice little game. So I think in total this Elk Mountain Town Mountain loop is like 20 miles, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Does that sound right? 20 miles? Regardless, we go from like 2,000 feet down where I live up to the highest point, which is going to be up here, which is like 3,500 feet. So, you know, in like a, 15-mile stretch, we're gaining about, I don't know, 1,500 feet of climbing or so, which is pretty incredible. Sent it a little hard through that corner. The odds that they're actually working on a Saturday. Do we think that's real? I don't think so. I think they left their signs out from the week. Another cyclist. Knew I'd see a ton out today. Perfect day to be on a bike. Motorcycle or bicycle. It was so nice. It finally cooled off last night. It'd been so hot and humid here for like the last week. Just like incredibly hot and humid at night. Couldn't leave the windows open, had to use AC. Had them wide open last night. Had a fan on. I'm a bad sleeper, but boy did I sleep good. This is fun. Alright. It is a one-lane road. Some folks running. Alright, so we're about to crest the top here, as you can see. Got a cool graffiti spot. I'm gonna let this cyclist through. That's how you know we're at the top. And this is where it starts to puke us down real fast. You know when you see a spot on a road that's like almost identical to another spot? This is like such a weird section because it's so similar to part of that long ride I did out to my uncle's in Tennessee. That 130-mile ride or 120-mile ride. There's a spot back in the woods that looks just like that section. It's just so trippy when you see something like that. And it triggers your memories in your brain and you're like, oh, I've been here before. I mean, I've been on this road before, but it just looks so similar to a different road. If you ever ride down to Asheville and you have a motorcycle, or even just in your car or on a bicycle, you gotta come here. You gotta come ride this road. Look at this. This is the highway right here. Isn't that nuts? Uh-oh, stuck behind a Subaru. Oops. Downshifted too much. Tell me you live in Asheville without telling me you live in Asheville. Uh-oh, I'm stuck behind a Subaru. Wow. Somebody's gonna have a view. That was cool. They're just trying to enjoy their drive. I'm trying to enjoy my ride. Woo! Oh man. It's just like, if you're not up here for a little while, you forget how like twisty these roads are. They're so much fun. It's like you can carry speed, you can brake fast enough if you have a light motorcycle like I do. And you just kind of glide through these corners, man. There's a dude on a weird ass bike. What the fuck is this? Pardon my language, but that was really super weird. It's like a very high sitting recumbent bicycle. Wow. It just is so different. When it's all green like this, it's just so satisfying to be up here. Also, it's warm now. When I was here last, I was so cold. It was like a warmer day too, I think, and I was so cold. But I think this time I might stop down in this weird little park. If there's no one down there. See this weird little park? I'm not seeing anybody. I think I might just stop down here quick. Oh, it's gated. I'd have to park. Never mind. Such cute little houses. Very jealous of the people that live on this road. Although, starting and ending a bike ride here would be really tough. You'd have to climb to start and you'd have to climb to end, or descend but still climb. You get what I'm saying. You'd be fit. But having this to start every motorcycle ride would be pretty sick, man. That'd be pretty sick. The video stabilization on the GoPro really like smooths out like all these turns, so it might be hard to tell, but I'm leaning pretty hard on some of this. Yeah, what is this? Elk Mountain Ridge Road. Thought that was gravel for a second, but it's not. It's just junky looking pavement, which is fine. I like that too. This is my least favorite part. There is a stop sign for the rich people. That's it, man. We're at the bottom of Elk Mountain now. But instead of heading back into town like I did in the original video, we're gonna get spicy. So I'm gonna make a left down here at this stop sign, just past this little golf course, and we're gonna go up Webb Cove Road, which should be gravel according to my maps, and it should be like 3 miles of gravel. So it'll be a pretty sick ride, I think. I haven't been up there before. Found it on the map. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so it says 1.3 miles till we're on Webb Cove Road. But this road is pretty neat too. It's winding its way up through this valley. We're slowly starting to go uphill. Is this some sort of lake? What is this? Oh, it's a cemetery. Just the way that it was banked made it look like it was maybe some sort of like reservoir for like a little dam or something. So this has gotten steep fast, and there's the sign I was looking for. Pavement ends. Nice. Just saw a big dead black snake in the road. Ooh, work area ahead. It's pretty rad that this is tucked back in here like this. Nice of that guy to wave me through. Yeah, look at how neat this is. trying to be respectful because I think that this might be a private community. There was a sign that said stay slow or keep slow, no dust. I'm sure these people don't like having dust kicked up and having to clean their windows every 2 days. Although you do live on a dirt road, so you just kind of should deal with it, maybe? I don't know. This is pretty sick, though. Tell me you live in Asheville without telling me you live in Asheville. I almost got hit by a Subaru. Pretty weird. There's houses all along this. I thought for sure maybe this would peter out and I wouldn't really see any more. Ooh. Wow. That's a sick house. Imagine if that was your driveway, just straight up that hill. Wow, that person's driveway literally is straight up that hill. Oh, I can't imagine that, man. Turn around here. No. Nice. So here we are, back at the intersection. And I think we're going to just take a quick second. I'm going to go this way. It's the way I had planned. And I think it'll be fun. So Webb Cove Road, despite being cool, is quite weird. But we are back on Town Mountain Road. And I think I'm going to decide in a second if we're going to do Patton Mountain or Vance Gap, or maybe both. I have enough gas to do both, have time to do both. Maybe we'll do both. Overshot that guy a little bit. So Webb Cove Road, I'm still reeling from it because it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting just like a kind of backcountry road that connects back up to Town Mountain Road where it meets the parkway, and that's not really what it was. It's like a little neighborhood access road, which was kind of weird. I did stop to look at a map and take a picture. And when I did, a sheriff drove by me. I was like, sheriff out here? Not realizing that I was only a half a mile from the parkway and Town Mountain Road. So that one's not that cool, but I have a feeling that Vance Gap might be. But I do want to check out actual Patton Mountain Road here. And I think that I can alter my course accordingly. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit a little section of Patton Mountain that I'm convinced is gravel, and then we'll come back out to Town Mountain Road and ride Vance Gap Road. That person is in the pain cave. Oh, you see those puppies popping out the top of that convertible? Dang, dude. That's a nice house. Alright, so our turn is right up here. Don't want to scare these cyclists because they're riding in the middle of the road. But we're going to go up this way. Wow, this is steep. Holy cow. Wow. Here we go. Yep, dirt. This is exactly what we were looking for here. There's some sort of really crazy residence up here. They have barbed wire fence to keep people out, which I'm confused about, but seems interesting enough. Wow, this road is really cool. So again, this is just some sort of connection for a neighborhood, but this one is much cooler. This is a much more, wave to those people with the pups. This one is a much more narrow, windy, like mountainy road. The other one was just wide, swooping. Now, it was not as long as I thought it would probably be. I'm sure that this is not long either. But it sure is interesting. Not a great place to pull over and snap a picture. You could do it, but I have a feeling I'll see some cars. Maybe I won't, but if I do, I bet you they're going to be going fast. Ugh. It'd be amazing to wake up every day and look out your window and you can just see all of Asheville. Very jealous of these folks. If I didn't already say it, this is Patton Mountain Road. I've had my blinker on this whole time because I'm a goof. This is pretty cool. Mary Wendy Road. Dead ends, obviously. All their mailboxes are up front there. Okay, big mistake on my part, everybody. Basically, when I got to the bottom of the dirt section on Patton Mountain Road, my GoPro died. I use a GoPro Hero 9, and I forgot to bring a spare battery, and I just recorded too much footage of town and Elk Mountain roads. So basically, what I did here was I had my GoPro Session 5 with me, and so I just popped that on. So there's no audio from this part of the ride, but basically this is just me riding back through the neighborhoods into West Asheville, where I am right here. And then I basically just come down, and if you're familiar with North Asheville, I basically end up right next to where Gravello Workshop is, which is the new bike shop in North Asheville. Has a cafe in it. Very cool. Should check it out if you're ever in this area. And from here, I just rode back down towards UNCA, University of North Carolina, Asheville. And then from there, I rode down to Riverside, and then I took Riverside back into the River Arts District where it meets West Asheville, and then rode back up basically the way that I came on 191 or Brevard Road. It was a super, absolutely stellar and beautiful day for a ride, and I'm very, very happy that I got out. I'm very happy that there was other people out, and it was a great day. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'm going to have more for you soon. I really appreciate it. I'll catch everybody later. Thanks. Bye.